laughing to keep from cussing and saying horrible things. But the healthcare system and the ability for men, let me rephrase that, the ability for people with penises to think they have a say in what happens to our bodies as people who have vulva. If that's the case, then they need to take 5,000% responsibility for what happens to our bodies. Case in point, I had a miscarriage. It was sudden, it was unexpected, it all happened very fast. I was dating the person who got me pregnant, but we had just met. And we weren't sure where either of us were going because, to be honest, we met in the middle of the desert. And we were both just camping out on BLM land. And for those of you who are nomads would know that's the Bureau of Land Management land. That's usually free or very cheap to camp on. So I met this person. We hit it off. We had sex. I got pregnant. I had a miscarriage. I had to go to the emergency room. And I did not have health care. So I filled out some forms for the state that I was in that they told me would help me with healthcare, but it ended up not helping me with any of the bills. So to have a miscarriage is between $2,500 and $3,000. And I couldn't pay those bills. Well, the person who got me pregnant and I stopped talking. And me being a bitch, I'll just say it, just being resentful, knew when his birthday was. And it just coincided with me getting this bill for, I think it all totaled $2,600 or $2,800. One or the other, 26 or 28. And I sent him a text and said, "Happy birthday. Maybe, if you got any birthday money, you might consider using it on this $2,500 miscarriage bill," something like that. It was not kind, and I wasn't feeling kind. I wasn't feeling generous. I was feeling rejected and angry. I had other stuff that wasn't even related to that going on. Anyway, here we are now, some considerable amount of time later, and all of a sudden I'm getting credit alerts So I just logged in. Lo and behold, my credit score has plummeted 100 points. Why? For the miscarriage. Dude with the dick is able to live his life and still have good credit. He participated in making that bill, but he doesn't get a bill. They don't take his information at the hospital. I'm stuck with it. And it feels as though it's a ball and chain. Because whenever I think I've gotten over that horrific experience of having the miscarriage, I'll have this reminder of some, bill collector calling me, or getting bills in the mail, or having shitty credit now. Like, how do I explain that if I go to apply for anything? Yeah, if you look at my credit from before, you'll see that it was great. Or good. I was in the 700s, and now I'm in the 600s because of a miscarriage. Like, if you want to have a say in what we do with our bodies, then participate fully in what happens with our bodies. And hospitals should ask for the other person's name. When anyone is pregnant, both parties' information should be taken. They're both responsible, literally equally responsible. So, there's my rant on that. When people think that, life is easy because you got an abortion, or whatever, you had a miscarriage, that it's just like kind of a one-stop shop. It's not. It's a nightmare. The miscarriage was very difficult for me to work through emotionally, and also physically. My physiology was off. My chemistry was off. I had never experienced anything like that before without any professional help. Well, I did go to the hospital, but they weren't really able to assist me. So, not only do I have to relive that experience, then I also have this bill while this other person is just lollygagging along in life. Like, it must be nice. It must be nice. So just which I highly doubt, because first of all, stats are showing me no one's even listening to this, but in the off chance that someone who likes to judge what women should do with their bodies, like, consider how deep the rabbit hole actually goes. Like, now I'm over here thinking I could lose my house because I had a miscarriage. And I am the only one responsible for that. The hospital takes no information for the other person. Ever. When bills come down, it's not in the child's father's name. So if you want to have a say, then be responsible. Be on all the paperwork. Be in all the appointments. Have to do everything that we have to do. Which includes paying these motherfucking bills or having your fucking credit shit on. I literally was just telling someone recently that as a woman of color, I don't really have a lot to stand on. Like, I didn't come from a family of money. So the things I pride myself on are having no criminal record and good fucking credit. I didn't really have to work hard to not have a criminal record because I just don't want to do criminal activity. But I worked really hard to have good credit. Because I feel like as a black woman, I have to have those two things to even be on a level playing field with anyone. Like, to compete with the bottom rung of other, you know what I'm saying. I'm just not going to get into that. And now I have shit credit because I had a fucking miscarriage. A miscarriage that I couldn't afford. Now, had I had that child, all of our taxes would be paying for that kid. Oh, you'd be paying for the food, the daycare, the medical, all of it. School for the next 18 fucking years would be paid for. But because I didn't give birth to it, I have shit credit. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's all I'm going to say about that. Probably not all I'm going to say, but that's it for now. This is Untethered.